Hello and welcome to We Know Crypto, where the big names from the crypto sphere tell you what you need to know. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Joining us today is one of the big names from Bitcoin. It's Vays in Canada. Let's say hello to our very own John Doe.
What is up, Tom?
And over in the US, it's our BTC VIP, Vays.
Hey guys.
Welcome to the show. Just for those who might be new in the space, there's loads to learn, obviously. What is a BTC Maxi and why are you one?
As far as Bitcoin maximalism goes, it's a word that Vitalik Buterin basically made up to describe a couple of friends of mine that had the Bitcoin Uncensored podcast that I was a frequent guest on, and myself included. I like to call myself more of a shitcoin minimalist than a Bitcoin maximalist because I just don't see a very enjoyable world with 4 billion tokens. And as you go down the path of shitcoin minimalism, you realize that Bitcoin really is the only decentralized blockchain that has the ability to withstand censorship resistance from governments, from hackers, from just people that get involved in it to manipulate it from the inside. So to me, the way I describe it is Bitcoin is like the internet itself. But in the early 2000s and the 90s, you couldn't profit from the internet. You had to pick and choose internet companies to profit from the internet. The blockchain is similar. You have this one blockchain, Bitcoin, and it's that stable decentralized layer. And everything else to me is a company in the space of blockchain. And eventually, every one of these companies will utilize Bitcoin or be built on top of Bitcoin. Now, if you choose your company wisely, if you chose Amazon over Pets.com, you did well. You know, if you chose, say, Solana over Luna, you did well. But at the end of the day, these are just companies pretending to be decentralized blockchains. And at this point, just like the internet itself, the internet, if you had the ability to purchase pieces of the internet, at this point, your returns on the internet improving financially are going to be low, but your risk is also low because the internet's not going anywhere. Picking and choosing these companies is high risk, high reward, but you can't think of them as these decentralized, unstoppable blockchains. I think of them more as companies. Even Ethereum is a company with a CEO and a security for a token. And eventually everything they do can be done on Bitcoin. But clearly you can make a better short-term return on something like Ethereum unless its bubble has popped. And now you got to pick and choose the next best one.
How do you think that that issue is gonna? Well, how do you think that compares to Ethereum though? Today, NFTs, all that stuff. I know all of it. A lot of it is junk for now, but do you think Bitcoin will have that?
Yeah, because a lot of people have compared Ethereum to the web and almost like the building blocks, and you know,
they're just always making up new terms, new concepts. The word blockchain never really existed. It's not in the white paper. It's a word that Satoshi used inside the code itself in a comment to describe the process of how Bitcoin works internally. And because people didn't like the fact that Bitcoin was used heavily in black markets, gray markets, you know, like Silk Road, they clung to this word blockchain just to, you know, promote other stuff. So NFTs to me are not interesting. They're not that new. We've had NFTs forever. Your movie theater ticket from, you know, when you went to see Jurassic Park when you were a kid, that's an NFT. That's an NFT printed on physical paper. All it is now is an NFT, but in digital form, because we're living in a digital world. You don't need to show a piece of paper to go to the movie theater anymore. You could, or like even a plane ticket, right? That's an NFT, right? No one else can take your seat on an airplane. That's an NFT. Now it's just in your phone. There is nothing wrong with NFTs and their technology. You can build these NFTs on top of Bitcoin. It's probably going to be a little bit harder because it's not heavily promoted. But my problem is that you can't have infinite amount of digital scarcity, right? Infinite versions, you can't have it. Same thing with Bitcoin. Bitcoin has digital scarcity. When you add Ethereum's digital scarcities and all these other blockchains, like, you can't have infinite amount of digital scarcity. It's not digital scarcity at that point. So while I don't have a problem with the technology and the use of NFTs, I have a problem with the speculative nature of the price premium on the collector value of an NFT, because I don't see it, I don't see the collector value there. I personally don't. Look, it's free to create a picture of a monkey. So I don't understand why it's worth millions of dollars. I don't. It takes almost no time and almost no skill to create one of these things. So eventually the hype will end, like in all prior hypes of DeFi and the ICOs before that. And it depends on how good your influence is in promoting this stuff.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And keep a lookout for more We Know Crypto videos with our guest, Vays.